Hey everyone, it's Marina. I wanted to share a project with you. This is my ultimate DIY scrapbook album, I guess, or photofolio that I made. Not really a photofolio. Photofolio is like a small thing. Yeah, just ignore that. I guess it's more like a mini album, or a scrap. It is a scrapbook, really. So I use this using Jenonevedesigns templates, and she has I'm gonna say 4 or 5 different. There's actually quite a few ways you could do it. Like you could do it landscape, or you can do it portrait style. You could do it any way you want to, really. And there's more sizes in this one. This is a large one. There's a medium one. There's an envelope like one. There's a banner one. It's really awesome. So I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys before you start, if you decide to go ahead and get this template, I would tell you to, my advice is to read the directions and watch the video, because for me, I printed everything off because that's usually what I do, because I never had to just print off a single page at a time. I didn't know how to do it, so I had to research that for my printer and figure out how to print out multiple of the same page. That's why I took a little bit for this one, because it was I was all over the place with it. So anyway, I had a lot of fun putting this together. It was definitely a learning experience for me. It was different for me because you don't have to measure. There's like almost no measuring. So I mean, she has the printouts for what you'll need for your mats, and she has it all separate so you know what you're printing off, and it's really awesome. And I could have made things so much simpler on myself if I had just read the directions, but I didn't do that. So I figured, I was like, oh, it'll be fine, I'll just print it off like I usually do, and then, you know, go from there. Nope. You guys make sure you read the directions because I made it more complicated on myself. I think I do that a lot, actually. But anyway, so I had a lot of fun making this once I figured out what I was doing and how it's supposed to work. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I did. I went ahead and did 2 belt closures here, and I used I printed out on black cardstock because that's an option. Just make sure if you print out on black cardstock, you print in black ink, because normally it's in distress, like a distress brown, which is pretty for like if you're printing out and you want it on, like if you're printing out the mats, I would say go ahead and do it in the distress brown if it goes with your project. But for me, I wanted my my main stuff to be black, so I'd be matting on black, which always turns out super pretty. I mean, you really can't go wrong with black. So I used leather for the spine, which I got from Hobby Lobby, and they sold it in this huge bulk pack, and this is my first time putting it on something, and it looks fantastic. It really does. I love it. I mean, I've used a little piece before on my other projects, but this one is a pretty big piece, so I'm going to just put some lace trim here. It was fine without it. I just like to add the little finish on there, and I thought it gave a nice accent to the whole cover. I took some inspiration from the paper collection, which, by the way, is Marion Smith's Wild Heart, and I took that out of the paper collection and put that on there. So I wasn't sure what to do for the cover, and I didn't want to make it like too much, so I just made it simple and took some inspiration from the paper collection. There's feather back here. There's some metal from my stash here, and I put some rhinestones in there, and I put some glossy accents, like little drops on the flowers, because I want it to look like water. So I added that on there, and then just put on some flowers, and I've added a few extra embellishments. Here is a glimmer misted mini envelope that I just tied this around, and I have a stick from outside. My kids bring in sticks, and I love to, actually went and got some driftwood recently because it floods out here. And it flooded for winter, at the end of winter, and so they had lots of driftwood, and I was like, I need these for projects. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll figure something out. but I put some, just some little leaves in here, and then over here is some rhinestones and gems. And I put some more glossy accents there. So I really like the way this closure turned out. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out well. I'm happy with it. It looks pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside. And I put some tags in here that I'm going to go ahead and put some mats in here later, because there's stuff for mats. It's just what happened was I ran out of paper. It came with 16 pages and I ran out. So I wasn't able to, I was barely able to fill this up. Like, I'll show you where I ran out, and I had to use Marion Smith's, one of the pages for Marion Smith's Garment District to, you know, fill it in. It's this page right here, and I just used it as a filler because it was the only one I had that kind of went with the collection, and, you know, same texture. I didn't want to change the texture because her paper is kind of got this, I don't know what I would call it. It's like a glossy matte. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you would have to see her paper. I don't know what she's done something different with it, which I like. I like it a lot. It's just, it's kind of shiny, but at the same time, it's not like too much, you know? So the paper's still really pretty, and I love the way it smells. I have no idea why, but anyway, just rambling up a storm, sorry. So she shows you how to do this, and I will have the links to her playlist for all of the tutorials and, you know, I guess craft alongs that you can do. She shows you how to do all of this here. It's got magnet closures, and I just matted on here. I used all my scraps, you guys. I had like little tiny things left, which you see like this on the back. I had like little bits left. I could barely do anything. Like so. And there's so much more that I didn't get to add, which I'm totally bummed out about, because I did want to add mats in here. You know, because all of these have pockets, and there's pockets throughout the whole thing, and I wanted to put stuff in there, but I ran out of paper, and I don't have time to wait for the paper to come in. So I'm going to have to do that another time, but this paper is so pretty. So, okay, this is where I had to use the extra paper. I used all of it. I wanted to make sure none of it got wasted. So I put tags in places, which I may keep in there. I may remove them. I just wanted there to be, you know, some kind of place to tell you where the tucks are and where the mats would, not the mats, I guess the photo, yeah, the photo mats, where the photo mats would go. So there's a pocket there. And then this opens up over here. Bring this over. And inside I've put just some cutouts from the collection, which I totally love that page. I love this. I'm going to have to get it again. It's just so, it reminded me of home because I'm from Arizona, so I miss it. And this paper collection was so pretty. So there's a pocket here. And here, and that folds back over. Oh yeah, and there's a pocket here as well. So I wanted to put something in all of these, that way, you know, they have a place. And there's a waterfall, banner waterfall, which I've never made before, so that was fun. And she shows you how to make this as well. And I just put a pocket down here, and I want to leave this blank. And it actually is a pocket back here too. It's a large belly band. So, and that flips over, and I turn this into pocket in the tuck spot, and this opens up, and there's another pocket, and a large one, and two more, and then, nope, that's not a pocket. Here's a piece here, belly band. I just put some tags in there. And then another pocket here. And turn the page. And there's a pocket here. And I think I'm gonna add a pocket here, I'm not sure. And that flips open. And then over here is the back, and then there's a pocket that goes here. And then that's the back. So that's just one of the many albums you can make with this collection, or with this DIY do-it-yourself scrapbook kit. And I'm going to go ahead and probably make another one because I want to make a smaller one. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I want to be able to add the mats in there. It really bothers me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys want the link to her Etsy, I will have that below, as well as, you know, her YouTube channel, so you guys can go ahead and browse around there and see if you find some videos that are inspiring. I'm sure you will. She makes beautiful, beautiful projects. So, alright, well, I'm gonna go. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.